Hey, would it be? It's your boy Dre OG. Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're rocking with the vibes in 2023. But look, man, we got these alien and these real UFO sightings, man. These stories, bro. Like, look, these stories right here be crazy. But look, make sure y'all stay locked in. Just know if we're going through a tough time out here, we're going through this thing called life together. You never in it by yourself. Good vibes only. Let's get it.
Our first bizarre clip of the day comes directly from NASA. On April 19th, 2022, an enormous unidentified object was seen hovering near the sun.
Can't hide that no more. Hovering right by the sun. Yeah.
The object looks as though it's draining plasma directly from the surface of the sun.
Exactly. It looks like a sperm,
Whatever
right?
it is, it remains in place for several hours, then just speeds off into space, leaving no trace at all.
It has a tail on it and everything, right?
Interestingly, 10 years prior, in March 2012, a similar object was spotted near the sun. It too appears to be drinking plasma from the sun. It then speeds away into the darkness of space. Some have estimated the size of the object to be several times larger than planet Earth.
And it just sped off like that?
Naturally,
Y'all already know
as
what
the
that
two
could be.
pieces of footage went viral, many have speculated it might be an enormous alien mothership refueling. Counter-arguments wondered how an object that big could possibly move through our solar system without being openly detected. Some commenters said that an alien race might be billions of years ahead of the human race in terms of technology, and it's quite possible that we can't even fathom their appearance, so perhaps they move freely around the universe and we're just unable to detect them. However, NASA's official statement called the event a prominence. A prominence is a large bright feature that extends outward from the surface of the sun. It's made up of hot plasma, which is a mixture of charged particles, and is held in place by the sun's magnetic field. They can sometimes erupt and release their plasma into the solar atmosphere, a phenomenon known as a coronal mass ejection, or a CME. CMEs can have significant impacts on Earth, including disruptions to satellite and radio communications, and can sometimes even lead to auroras at high latitudes. So what do you think? Are we just witnessing a so-called prominence, or is there more to this bizarre sighting?
Hey,
Let me
you
know
know
your
what's
theories on
crazy?
this one in the comments down below.
It's a lot that we just don't know about outer space, but I gotta I got something for this. Maybe that is a sperm going to fertilize the universe. What y'all think about that one? We gonna keep going though, man. We gonna keep going. That's pretty dope though. Shouldn't feel nervous about this.
Jim Sullivan was a singer-songwriter who's best known for his 1969 album UFO, which features his most famous song, Jeannie's Getting Married. However, despite his talent and success as a musician, Sullivan mysteriously disappeared in March of 1975. On March 4th, 1975, Sullivan left his home in Venice, California to drive to Nashville, Tennessee to further his music career. He had recently signed a contract with a record label and was planning on recording a new album. However, he never made it to Nashville. On March 7th, Sullivan's car was found abandoned in the desert near Santa Rosa, New Mexico. The car was in good condition and there was no signs of a struggle or foul play. Sullivan's wallet with all of his identification was found in the car, but there was no sign of Sullivan himself. Despite extensive search efforts, Sullivan was never found and his disappearance remains a mystery to this day. Some theories suggest he may have become disoriented and wandered off into the desert, where he eventually died of exposure. Others believe he may have been the victim of foul play, but the most intriguing theory suggests he may have been abducted by aliens.
Oh, show me some
Sullivan's
evidence.
album, titled UFO, features lyrics that seem to predict his own disappearance, and repeatedly refers to aliens and UFOs. Close friends who knew Sullivan best noted that it was strange his guitar was left in the abandoned car. They said that if Jim was to go anywhere, it would be with his guitar by his side. Despite exhaustive searches, no evidence of Sullivan was ever found. It's as though he wandered into the desert and simply vanished. In mid-2022, Reddit user Corian was in Kandersteg, Switzerland when they spotted something mysterious floating through the sky. Take a look.
Yeah. Holy Look.
That's like a damn person, don't it?
I'm trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, I have no clue.
At first glance, it almost looks like a person floating through the air.
Look at that. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, I have no clue.
Over a series of short clips, the OP and his friends speculate on what the object might actually be.
Oh, what the
Hey, I believe him. This is real footage. They're losing their fucking
The group
minds.
monitored the figure for over an hour, but were at a loss to explain the strange object.
What the? I see that.
It's still up.
I see it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
But right now we're trying
It's hard to see right now.
Oh yeah.
Here's some still photos the OP managed to take.
Why not get closer though, brave people? Everybody ain't built like that though. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going closer.
Speculation ran rife. Everything from aliens to a floating superhuman and even a man wearing a jetpack was suggested.
Not there
More
that long.
grounded theories said it might just be a mylar balloon or some kind of windsock captured in the breeze. So I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. What do you think this mysterious object could actually be?
Stop
Let
the
your
cap.
theories rip in the comments down below.
Stop the cap. We ain't gonna do that. This is that Project Blue Book excuse, man. They give you something to make you feel a little bit more comfortable about the situation. But look, man, just understand how a balloon makes zero sense. Not moving. Cloudy out. That means something is happening up there. They're in the mountains. You know, gusts of wind. Stop playing this game. That's me up there practicing, harnessing my powers. I'm playing. I wish. Shit. That'd be dope.
On September 21st, 2006, NASA released a still image that was captured in space that no one's been able to fully explain. A strange white object can be seen floating through space. It almost looks like a jellyfish in the ocean. The photo was taken by astronaut Daniel Burbank at around 11 AM on board the space shuttle Atlantis. NASA's official statement said it could possibly be some sort of small debris, but ultimately they couldn't say for sure, leaving the object unidentified. So what do you think this could be? A strange white veil just floating through space certainly piques one's interest, but I'd love to hear what you think it could be in the comments down below.
As above, so below. Think about it.
This next one's been duplicated, its titles altered and details changed numerous times over the years, so it's hard to pinpoint where and when exactly it was captured. But what it's captured is certainly eyebrow-raising. Take a look.
I'm trying to figure out what is in there. But,
An odd-shaped object appears to be spinning in mid-air.
yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking.
It's a rusty brown colour and it almost looks to have a flashing light in the middle of it. Unfortunately, the footage is shaky, and that's because the object...
It seems like, y'all see that right here? This part right here is a little clear. It seems like it might be a little nigga in there. Y'all know I used to have dreams as a kid. I was flying like something like this. Navigating Earth. I promise you. Crazy.
It appears to be
It's a dream,
extremely
though.
far away. We can see this when the camera holder eventually zooms out. The object is a mere speck in the distance. Reddit user SingKid
That's pretty
managed
cool.
to stabilize the footage for us to get a better look at.
It's
Here you
a
can see
shield in
minute
front.
details that were previously impossible to see.
Bro, it's clear right here. This is where the pilot is sitting. This is a person. This is a entity. Yeah. Have you ever seen like in the ancient scriptures some of the flying vehicles that they depicted that was carved into walls in different continents and shit? This has not just been in one continent that's been found. Strange flying machines like this. Crazy, right? What times are we in currently, people? Pay attention. Look at that. Very obvious what that is.
This version claims to have been shot in Spain over 5 years ago. But there's also a version of the exact same footage that claims it was taken in Denver, Colorado. With the titles and location changing, it does cast a little bit of doubt over the authenticity of the footage.
Right.
But nevertheless, it's certainly a striking piece of video, one that does make you wonder whether aliens could indeed be surveying our
Probably
planet.
somebody just trying to take the credit for it.
This next bizarre sighting comes from a webcam overlooking the coastline of Encinitas, California. Take a look. The footage was captured in May 2020 at around 10:30 p.m. In the water, you can see a flashing light. It moves several meters, then appears to fly out of the water. It then hovers in place and flashes some more, before disappearing entirely. On a side note, you can also see some nice bioluminescence in the waves in the foreground.
Right, I was paying attention to that. I was wondering if that was edited or not, or they put on a filter in order to see these colors.
So what's to be made of this unidentified flashing object? Strangely, the webcam was taken down the following day and this piece of footage was scrubbed from the archive. Interestingly, there have been several notable UFO sightings off the coast of California. One well-known example is a series of UFO sightings that occurred in 2004 and 5, known as the Nimitz Incident, in which several US Navy pilots reported encountering unidentified flying objects while on training exercises off the coast of California.
Like, think about this too. You know, what was it? The battle of that movie, the battle of Los Angeles, the battle of LA, whatever. It's always, and that's based off of a true story too. Not that deep, but it's based off a true story because of the documents support that the military they were fighting something in the air. They were shooting at it. Everybody seen it. That's why they came up with the movie, with that movie. But it's been a lot of strange incidents that have happened through the history out there in this area. Real talk. Look it up. Look it up. There's documents on it. But most people don't know nothing outside love and hip hop and they favorite reality TV shows.
Then in 2019, the US Department of Defense released a number of videos that showed encounters between military aircraft and unidentified objects.
Break Omaha, 15 kid, Rock Hill Pros with passive ability to launch helo ASAP.
The videos, which were recorded by pilots using advanced sensors and cameras, show objects moving at high speeds and performing seemingly impossible maneuvers. Here you can see an object flying at high speed before it descends into the ocean.
Yeah, we have 30 knots sustained wind, topside, gust of 40.
What was splashed? Splashed. Mark bearing and range.
The Department of Defense stated that the videos were released in the interest of transparency and to clear up any misconceptions about the sightings.
You want to know what got me with that clip right there? I got to speak on this. When they said that It splashed. It splashed. Like, they are really not even looking at the monitor. These motherfuckers is looking with their own naked eye. Just imagine what that looked like in front of them. And then when they show this type of footage, and then people were like, "Oh, that's fake." You know, people done seen some crazy things. I'm one person that's seen objects, bro, and I don't like to discredit people, stump on them, whatever. Some of this stuff could possibly be fake, but you know, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'll look at it and I'll verify if I believe that it's real or not. You know, this how I do. But this right here seems to be a little authentic to me, by the way to describe how it splashes
Why
in the
is there
water.
so much UFO activity?
Because I will be looking at
just
the
off
UFO
coast
off of the camera too.
California? Several commenters explained that they believe there are secret alien bases hiding in our oceans across the globe. This isn't a new theory, however, as many UFO enthusiasts have speculated that aliens may have been living in our oceans for years. Back in 2014, a series of bizarre lights was spotted off the coast of Malibu in California. Shortly after the sighting, ABC 7 News interviewed paranormal expert Jimmy Church, who claims he's found a reason for the strange lights in the sky. Using Google Earth satellite imagery, Church discovered a strange oval-shaped object in the waters off the coast of Point Dume in Malibu.
Okay.
He believes this could be some kind of alien base secretly hiding some 6 miles off the coast of California. So do you believe in aliens? And if so, do you think they're already here, hiding in secret underwater bases deep beneath the sea? Love to hear your take on this in the comments down below.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy? What makes you wonder is because all of a sudden they've been coming out with all of these movies like Avatar. Why the hell do motherfuckers converting into the water and meeting ancestors that's in the water and all this other stuff? You know, and then on top of that, I ain't even watched the movie yet, but I seen it preview. I'm gonna go watch it. And then on top of that, the Black Panther movie. Why are they introducing all of these mysterious gods and stuff that's coming from underneath in the water? Join me in the comments down below. I really want to know how y'all feel about this, people. We gonna keep going though. Real talk.
Before we take
It's
a look at a
interesting to talk
famous
about.
alleged alien abduction case that took place in Mississippi. In 1973, in Pascagoula, Mississippi, something truly strange happened that's never been fully explained. According to the two men involved, Kelvin Parker and Charles Hickson, they were fishing on the Pascagoula River when they were approached by a UFO. The UFO was described as a football-shaped object with blue and white lights, and it hovered about 3 feet above the ground. As the UFO approached, Parker and Hickson claimed they were paralyzed and unable to move. They then reported that they were abducted by 3 humanoid creatures with lobster-like claws and slits for mouths. The creatures allegedly took the men aboard the UFO, where they were subjected to a series of physical examinations and medical procedures. The men claimed that they were released by the creatures after about an hour and that they returned home in a state of shock. They reported their encounter to the local authorities, who launched an investigation into the alleged abduction. The Pascagoula abduction gained widespread attention in the media, and it remains one of the most well-known UFO abduction cases in history. However, the incident has also been the subject of much skepticism and debate. Many people have questioned the credibility of the men's claims, and some have suggested that the incident may have been a hoax or a hallucination. The bizarre thing is, when the two men were detained for questioning at the local police station, the investigating officers placed the men in a room on their own and listened in on their conversation. The officers thought they would hear the men talking about how it was all just a big joke. Instead, the men appeared frightened and kept discussing the alleged alien abduction amongst themselves. They asked each other what had happened and tried to piece the whole thing together. Despite the controversy surrounding the case, the Pascagoula abduction continues to be a fascinating topic for many people, and it serves as a reminder that the universe is full of mysteries and unexplained phenomena.
Ah, man, look. My only thing with that, man, like when people get abducted and stuff, I'm not saying that they have to, but I would love like more proof other than just a story. You know what I'm saying? Have some type of evidence. What did they put in you? Like, we just need more details. That's all, man. We need more footage. We need it. We need everything. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know we're gonna review it on this channel. But look, let me know how y'all felt about this video, and have you ever had any experiences with any UFOs? Have you seen them? Have you seen anything? Like, because some people will get you know, satellite sometimes confused with, like, you know, UFOs. I know that's, you know, some people, y'all haven't got used to like seeing the starlight satellites and stuff out there, whatever, but you know, just look it up and you can learn the difference. But just let me know if you had any real incidences, any weird things happening in your households, anything, any weird energy changing into 2023, so-called 2020. Look it up, understand why I said that too as well. But look, I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. But like I always say, spread love, because it's hate in this world. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Out though.